Good morning, welcome to Planet Mojo. It snowed out last night, but I still have to get up on the roof and get some work done up there. What I have to do is install these Cor-A-Vents. What these are is the S-400. They're not exactly the right Cor-A-Vent for the job. They were too thick, but I spent the morning pulling out these staples. You can see all the marks right there. Well, I pulled them straight, took one of the strips off, and here's the strip so you can see what they look like. Pulled one strip off. This is just a stack of them right here. And with that strip off, this is now 3/4 of an inch. So what I'm going to do, I have to go up on the roof. I'm going to have to find something to kneel on. It's pretty wet up there. I'll find something to kneel on, some styrofoam or something. Bring a cutting board along with me. And these cut pretty easy with just a sharp knife. So I got to cut each one of these to size and then nail it in with these plastic cap nails. 2 nails should do it. So each one of these is going to need to be about 14 1/8 of an inch. And how many were there? I think there's like 45 of them. There's a bunch of them. They go all the way around, one in each opening here, but on the outside. As you can see, there's a good amount of snow in areas where it's still shaded, and it's pretty much melted in the other areas. And the same's going on up on the roof. You could see the melt coming down. The roof is black, so it's melting a little better up there. But this part right here behind the parapet still has a good amount of water and some snow on it. So what I'll do is start over there in the shade and work my way around, and hopefully it's a little drier by the time I get to this side, and I'll be able to work there. Well, I'll be able to work there regardless. I'm gonna have to go find some foam or whatever to kneel on so I'm not in the water. It's gonna be kind of nasty, but it's got to be done. And once that's done, I don't know how much time I'll have left. It took me all morning to get that stuff prepped, to open up the staples, cut the staples, all that stuff. Hey, kitty. Okay, once that's done, I have these monster legs. I put them like right below each window, the stud. These all go into the stud right below the windows here. What I'm going to have to do is pull these out one at a time, countersink this wood a bit more. These have to be dead flush because the siding that I'm putting on, oh geez, it's bumped out here too. I don't know. That might look a little goofy. See, this is going to be nice and tight, and then it's going to come up onto that. Oh boy. Alright, well, I'm going to have to figure something out for that. This is the siding I'm going to be using. So let's kind of see what this looks like on there. This will be going, alright, to try to get away from the drips. It's going to be going on roughly like this. I don't know, maybe I can get away with that little bit of a bump. I don't know. I think I'm going to still pull these out, countersink that a little bit, and then put the screw right back in the same hole, get those flush, and then this tin has to come up under the window. So if I don't screw right next to the window, if I screw down here somewhere, even if it does kind of bow up into there, I don't think you'll see it. At least I hope not. Yeah, this is like a couple layers of window right here. I might just cut that off, this corner off. We'll see. For now, I'm going to get them strips on up there. Okay, here we are on the roof. Standing right here, it is cold as all get out. And standing right here, it's actually kind of nice, except when the breeze hits you. So those things go between furring strip and furring strip. It's just like a snug fit. Problem is, I got to cut every one of them. Each one's got to be cut to fit and then nailed in place. So I'm not real sure how long it's going to take, but I'm going to guess it's probably going to take me until it gets dark. It took, like I said, it took me all morning to get those prepped, to take out the staples and all that stuff. So now I'm going to be on my knees working my way around here and cutting each one, 2 nails, go on to the next one. So it's probably going to take until nightfall. Nightfall comes so quick these days. It's probably going to take till nightfall to get this done. So I'm going to go find some styrofoam to kneel on and grab all my stuff, get it out here, and get to work. Okay, time for a progress report. These first couple that I put in, I had everything ready to go, and then I realized I had 3-inch nails. Those are for going through the foam. So I went and looked for other ones, and I had some 1-inch, or whatever these are, 2-inch ones. I started out with 3, and then I went down to 2, and then I thought, well, I better find a nail that's shorter than that, because I'm going into wood, and these are 3/4 of an inch thick. So I only need something, maybe 1.25 inches. So I went and found drywall nails, which are the exact same nail as this, but they're 1.25 inches. Perfect. So I was swapping out the nails at first, and then I thought, well, what the hell? I really don't even need to do that. You could staple this stuff in place. It doesn't need a lot to hold it in place. And just 2 little nails probably works way better than these. The big flat washer will kind of get in the way, so you gotta pound it in to get it flush. And you don't have to do anywhere near as much with these nails to get the nail flush. So from here on in, I just used the nails, and it all worked out real perfect. I'm not done yet, but getting close. So once I got to this area, now I'm kneeling on that foam, but I'm kneeling on ice underneath it. And it wasn't bad at first, but now it's getting really cold. So I decided to give you an update and warm my knees up a little bit. Yeah, you really got to watch out with this stuff. I don't want to fall over the edge. So I only have a few left to go, which is good. I have to drive Natalie down to the school. They're going to a playoff game. The football team is undefeated. So I forget where the heck they're going, but they're going pretty far away, I believe. So I got to do that in about an hour, and that should give me enough time to finish this up and get cleaned up here. And then it's going to be dark after that, so that'll wrap it up. Let me get these done, and I'll close this out. Okay, all done. Yeah, it is very slippery right by this edge. This ice is slick as snot. But got her all done. So now, for those of you who aren't familiar with this Rainscreen type of stuff, these vents, there'll be a cap over this. These vents will allow heat to escape. It'll allow air to come in at the bottom and go out at the top. So heat can escape, and any water that gets behind the siding, which should be none, but if any does, or condensation or whatever, that can roll down and go out the vents at the bottom. So that's what this is all about. The tin will go between these furring strips right here, and it'll be pretty slick. Okay, the next step is to get everything flush. It's almost there. I just got to countersink these big old screws that I used on the top and bottom of the window furring. I don't know what I was thinking with that stuff. Well, I was thinking I was going to use a siding kind of like this, but I'm going to use tin like we have on the pole barn. It's kind of a modified version of that. So it needs to lay pretty damn flat. And there's areas around the window and stuff where it can't quite do it, but I don't think you're going to be able to notice it. Alright, so if you want to see that stuff, make sure you subscribe and click on the update icon. If you have any questions or comments, make sure you put them in the comment section below. And if you share the video and or give it a like, it helps the channel out greatly. Thanks for watching and have a great day.